Hello, everyone. Regina here. We're going to be reading Matthew's 23 and we're going to be reading Matthew's 24. In the Old Testament and the New Testament, we have many today that are coming against God. He knew that people were going to come against him and talk about him. He also knew that people were going to be writing their own oracles and taking from his oracles and replacing and adding on and things like that. He talked about it in prophecies being fulfilled in the Old Testament and in the New Testament as well. We have so many that are looking at what man is doing in the Bible that they're forgetting what God actually implemented from beginning to the middle to now and even to the very end. The Bible is something that will never lose its sting. It will never lose its life. It will never die. And one thing is for sure, that Jesus was very disappointed with the Pharisees and the Sadducees then and now, because we have modern day Sadducees and Pharisees, pastors and preachers and teachers that are going out and implementing their own rules and regulations and taking what God said in the Bible and transforming it to meet their own greed, need. But Jesus was very specific in how he felt towards the hypocrisy, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. And let's just do a quick recap on what Jesus said so that we can stop focusing on what man is saying and start focusing on what God is saying. We forget so much because you've got so many that are out here browbeating and taking the Bible and making it their own. You've got the Watchtower, you've got Islam, you've got Muslim, you've got the Quran, you've got, bears and pampers over here. What do you believe? Many are confused. They're calling the Bible contradictory. No, the Bible isn't contradictory. Jesus was very specific in the New Testament. Father was very specific in the Old Testament, even when Moses came and implemented his rules and regulations and turned them into over 2,000 legal laws and regulations for men and women, the old Mosaic law. He was authorized and inspired to write, but he did put his own twist to it. Just like when he hit the rock, God told him to do one thing and he always had to do his own thing. Plus, he had an anger problem as well. But in spite of all of that, we look at everything that Moses put in place as it being 100% God, and it was not 100% God, just like now. That's why the focus is on 100% what women are doing in the Bible instead of what God said to do and not to do. So there you have it. Let's get into it.
Matthew 23. Then spoke Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All, therefore, whosoever they bid you observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the marketplace, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father, which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For you neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayers. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compassed sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctified the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing, but whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifies the gift? Whosoever therefore shall swear by the altar sweareth by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto white sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanliness. Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisies and iniquities. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! Because ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves, that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
Matthew 23. From the book of Genesis, Moses, the old Mosaic law, God having Moses to be the one to be inspired and to write. But Moses, though he was a prodigal, Moses had an anger problem, and Moses did a lot of things that God didn't ask him to do. But also, that was throughout the entire Bible, from the book of Genesis to the book of Revelation. It was our 66 books of our Bibles that we are able to see. I mean, there are a lot more. Let's consider the Dead Sea Scrolls, but that's a different podcast as well. But my point is that God had a problem with the Pharisees and the Sadducees back then, the priests and the pastors and the deaconesses and pizzaresses and all of those. And they had a problem with them to this very day, 2025, all the way up to the book of Matthew through the book of Revelations also. Even in the book of Revelations, when Jesus spoke about having problems, you've done some great things, but I have a problem with you. I have something against you. You've misled my people. So we're going to dive into that in part 2. We're going to go to Matthew 24 and see what Jesus had to say about all of the things that were going on, even down to the things that were written. It's time to start seeing God in the scriptures. Stay tuned for part 2. It's coming up.